All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, man. Watch some NBA All Star action today. I ain't really got a video up in a while, man. Like I said, if you follow me a little bit, you know I've been going through some things, but it's life, man. Things are better. Um, but let me say this, man. In case you haven't heard the news, Blake Griffin has signed with the Brooklyn Nets. Um, And I gotta be honest here. I'm trying to think what his contribution would be. I guess because he's not like this great um defensive guy. He's more of a dunker, but a dunker that hasn't dunked in some years. Like really, like I think he hasn't dunked since like 2016 or so. It's weird, something like that, man. So, but for Blake Griffin, this may be his resurgence. I'm not gonna put it past him. You know, sometimes players in bad situations they kind of lose that motivation, that emphasis to get out and get going, and I don't think they should. Honestly, I think that you go and you give your best wherever you're at, and just leave that there. But that could not be the case, and Blake Griffin may just want it to go, man. This year he is averaging 12.5 rebounds and 3 assists for Detroit. But you gotta also understand that those minutes are going to be hard to come by. Now they do have so I'm trying to see like what his value will be for Blake Griffin. And not that I'm against Blake Griffin or anything like that. I've never been a big fan of Blake Griffin. I'm not gonna sit up here in front with you guys. And for the simple fact is what we're seeing from him now. I said once the dunking go away, what do we have after that? That's how I've always felt. Now people say, well, if he went to the Lakers, then you wouldn't be saying that. I really would. I don't see a use for him. Like it now, I don't think they can get Drummond. I don't think Lakers can get Drummond. I would love for the Lakers to get Drummond. But I don't see the real value that he brings to an already talented, championship contending team in Brooklyn. To me, this sound like when the Clippers signed Joakim Noah. I was like, okay, like I get it. He's a defensive minded guy, but he's not the guy he once was when it came to Noah. Well, with Brooklyn here, I'm like, they're going to score. like you can write that off. The Brooklyn Nets are going to score, so it's not like he's going to add any firepower on the offensive side. I don't think you can get much more firepower than they have when healthy, right? Like James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant. That's all the firepower you need right there. So I don't think he can add much there. Maybe he can add some in the. I want to see. I think maybe a little rim protection, but that's not really his strong suit. Some rebounding, maybe. To me, I'm interested to see how they fit him in, man. I'm not big on this one. I don't think this is like a monumental. I don't. I just and again, it's not fair in a sense because I don't know what he got left in the tank. I don't know what's been going on the last couple of years. I don't know if it's been just a matter of all right, here we go. All right, Detroit, not going nowhere, not doing it, blah, blah, blah. And he's lollygagging and not wanting to be there, kind of putting a half-hearted effort. Or, you know, he's on the downtrend, you know what I'm saying? Either one of them could be true, man. I don't know. I don't know. I will say that for the Brooklyn Nets, post this All-Star, post All-Star, man, they're going to be ready. They looking hot, man. Look, they the team to beat in the NBA right now, and that's even without KD. I'm not sure exactly when KD will be back, but you throw KD into that mix, and for me, I don't think it's going to hinder anything because KD are used to playing in an environment where, he got people around him that can score, and he hasn't had an issue letting people have their moments. Now, I will say this, he's gonna want his shots too. But I think that I'm not worried about Brooklyn on the offense. If there's any place that Griffin can come in and make an impact, it's going to be on the defense. It's going to be on the defensive end the most. That's where it's needed the most. Other than that, man, I just don't see the big sign. I don't think this is a big sign. It actually brings some depth. It definitely gives you some depth that they need. So I mean, and you got to understand, man. Let's be honest. Brooklyn is in as Skip and Shannon would say, the catbird seat. And the reason I say that is because they got the talent, they got assets, they got money, so they can pretty much make any move they really want to make. If they want to make a move hard for anyone, they really, really could, man. And it's gonna be interesting to see how all of this pans out because I. That's the time that team look unstoppable, man. Like if the way to take advantage of them is going to be on defense, definitely not going to be on offense unless it's something internal that happens. The only thing that you are afraid of is them bringing someone in that can get in and mess up the chemistry. James Harden cool playing his role. Kyrie Irving cool playing his role. When healthy, Durant is cool. Listen. All right. Let's just be honest. Kevin Durant can play any role he want to play. The guy's that good. Let's not act like he's not. Kevin Durant can play any role. I'm gonna score today. Okay, I'm gonna score. I'm gonna lay back and let them guys do it. Okay, that's cool. And he don't get credit for being a defense. He's not a defensive elite player, but when healthy, he's a issue defensively because he's so long. I don't care. You can't make up for height. You can have the best defense in the world, but you can't make up for trying to shoot over someone that I think he's like 6'11" or something crazy, close to 7 feet, and then his wingspan. It's hard to look over that. So, for me, the Brooklyn Nets in this signing, I don't see much. And for real, this one here, will I open up to you guys. I need you guys to let me know the added value that Blake Griffin bring here, because we know who he was with the Clippers. We know about the dunk contest and all that, and that was amazing. But to me, it's sort of like what you kind of see Westbrook going through. It's like that. I don't care who you are. Once your athleticism goes and you're not able to just sprint up and down the court and run all the time, you got to become a lot more fundamentally sound. And so that's where we got to see. Maybe Blake Griffin does have that. Maybe he is I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, man, I followed so many Detroit Piston games, man. I was watching Blake Griffin. I wasn't. I haven't. But I have seen some games, and just the guy, man. A lot of times he like a guy, not the guy, but like one of the guys, maybe a notch above one of the guys. But it's nothing I've seen that be like, whew. Now I've seen a couple games where he turned it on, but can he do that consistently? But I don't think that's needed in Brooklyn. That's my whole issue. I don't think they need scoring in Brooklyn. Straight up. They got enough of that. They need defense. They need defense and depth. And I think that's going to be the key. So we'll see if this Blake Griffin signing makes a difference for Brooklyn. I don't see it, but again, I open it up to you guys. Let me know. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man. You guys be good.